twist.
An emotional heartthrob with like this crazy intense like storyline. Like it's a different kind of movie. Just because it's not going to win like an Academy Award doesn't mean it's not a good movie. Like,
True. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. And like sometimes you just have to like you have to level in enjoyability more than like critical acclamation
yep.
or
I was like,
critical
and
acclaim.
there's
So
yeah, it's like there's movies that I love that are highly critically acclaimed, and I think they're
Mhm.
phenomenal movies. But there's also movies that I love, and I'm like, this is a super enjoyable movie, and I will watch it repeatedly, and I don't care what critics say.
Yeah, 100%. And I think that that is perfectly good. So yeah, I was curious if anybody had seen it because I I don't want to go online and read about it.
Yeah.
Very good point.
Alrighty. Well, we need to we can't let the fans wait any longer while we
Clara's watching.
discuss.
Say hi, Clara.
Hi, Clara.
Hello, Clara.
Hola.
All right.
Alrighty. So last we adventured. We are deep inside the Raiders camp. Nope, nothing. Okay.
Yep.
So we are
definitely
in the
ventured it.
camp right now.
We were searching for
Our
lost
bard, our bard and his beloved mother. They disguised. They actually didn't disguise themselves. They just went at it. That the bard, our beloved Ty Greenleaf, was scheduled to perform tonight for everybody in the camp, and his mother, the sorry, I'm getting distracted. But by the chat. But yeah, so they his beloved mother slash manager talked his way on stage where he has been performing actually pretty well. Well, no, okay, the quality of his performance is irrelevant. The part that's important is that the crowd seems to love it. Meanwhile, the two sneaky boys, our paladin Varence Forgood and the formidable Akalon, snuck around the edge of camp where they noticed the elf Leosin to be tied up over here by this green thing. And that is where we are now at the top of the order. Just a reminder that we have the toggle or the rolling D. Well, what did we say? Was that a D4? Yes. So the
Yeah.
rolling D4 that if it gets to 50, then time has gone too far, and now we need to kind of get out of there because that is not a good time. Alrighty. So, Varence Forgood, top of the turn. You currently have a rope secured at the top of the cliff here, and that is where we are at.
Yeah. My job here is to simply lower our skilled ranger quietly and carefully to the camp below, so we can sneak in and assess the situation and hopefully save the priest. So I am
You're my anchor.
I'm standing strong.
The
I'm not really
rock.
making any moves.
Variance, you are my rock.
Can you smell what Clarence is cooking?
Clarence?
Clarence?
Not Clarence.
I like it. Let's change it. It's not too late to change the name.
Alrighty. So
Yeah.
Varence, you are all anchored up with a rope tied around your waist, and you are set and ready to go like a beast.
Yes, sir.
All right. Up after that is the camp.
One.
Ah.
Nice.
Excellent.
Okay, and up after that is the lovely Loretta.
Oh, let's see. Loretta is going to once again aid her son and try to give him a +2. Let's see here. Prestidigitation, extra sparkles, more sequence, more sequence.
Okay, so I'm going to translate this into the help action, which will allow
Yeah.
for Ty to roll with advantage on his next check.
Oh, that's right. 5th edition, it's advantage, not a +2. Gotcha. That's more beneficial. Let's do it.
Yes.
Advantage, baby.
Yeah, buddy.
So,
Alrighty. Oh, actually, Loretta, while we're on your turn here, go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
You betcha. The old razzle dazzle check tells me. It tells me a lot. What does it tell me?
21. Okay.
21.
You are sensing some magic from the crowd, a very ancient magic.
Oh.
Okay, Akalan, your turn.
I'm going to, with the help of Variance, slightly. I'm not necessarily like just scaling down the rope. I'm kind of like scaling while he's also kind of lowering, working down, to work down, and then so I'd like to get to the bottom, and then I'd like to move towards Leosan if I can.
Okay, so we're gonna get to the bottom of this.
I appreciated it.
Very nice.
Pause for effect. Okay, so go ahead and roll me a. Okay, so we're going to do an athletics check from Akalan.
Let's go.
Nice.
Nice.
Are you concerned about stealth?
Can I mean, I was running the assumption, or I'm under the impression that with the, I mean, absolutely 11 out of 10 fireworks display and tap dancing that's going on, everybody's attention is pretty focused, but I was definitely probably going to try to be sneaky.
Okay, go ahead and roll a stealth check for me.
With advantage because everybody's distracted?
Roll a stealth check for me, please. Nice. And then Variance, please do me the honors of rolling a strength saving throw.
Come on,
Strength saving.
strong man.
What a strong young man.
Noise. Alrighty. So out of this, straight up from Mission Impossible 2, Akalan runs off the edge of the cliff and just jumps and stabilizes himself. And then Varens on the top is able to hold onto the rope and give him just enough slack so he can very sneakily in ranger form like run down the edge of this wall, dodging loose rocks and branches that would cause him to trip and fall or make noises. And he successfully makes it to the bottom, and with a 15 stealth check, like does a straight up tumble roll and hides behind a large rock where he is now able to better assess the situation, all while Varence at the top sounds like the formidable tank that he is. Let us move on to the star of the show, our good little boy. Yes.
As a bonus action, once I've reached the bottom, I want to tie the end of my rope in a loop, so that way I can kind of quickly toss it around myself, if I'm leaving in a hurry. So I tie it in a loop so it's easy to grab when I'm leaving.
What kind of loop?
Just like basically just a nice big knot with a solid 2-3 foot loop on the end.
Okay, like are we talking like a slip knot type thing, or is it
No,
going to
definitely
be
not a slip knot. Just a solid.
No.
No, I'm not trying to cinch. I just want to be able to throw my shoulders around it, so it's kind of around my shoulders if I need to.
Yeah, it's like we're talking like a classic square knot, sailor's knot type situation.
Yeah, exactly.
A figure 8.
Yeah, I was in a Boy Scout.
The monkey.
Neither was I.
I have no patch in knots.
It's the monkey.
Go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check for me
Oh, okay.
for the knot tying, since there's not a knot tying category.
Ooh.
That was not good enough.
Alrighty. Our good little boy Ty.
So
Take it away, young man.
As I calm down from my powerful rendition of Titanic's what was the song? I forget the song we left off on. I pull my composure together as the music kind of slowly dies down, and I look up and I go, "Time for the main event, boys," and the song slowly starts on. And I get up and I start doing a little heel to toe action, rocking back and forth, do a little hip action, and start playing my. As I skip around the stage in such a magical way. As my mom starts hitting on that little bass drum, little box.
She's just over there slapping the stage.
Playing it like a bongo.
Go ahead and roll performance with unfortunately advantage.
I hit a solid 12.
Crowd is into it. You got some head bobs, but it's also kind of giving you some bar performer where half of the people are there to listen and half of the people are just trying to get a round of drinks and a burger and are kind of why. So you're losing some of the audience. This one's definitely not quite hitting home.
It's okay, we can throw out a loop.
Okay, Varence, it is your turn.
Yeah, I don't, let's see. I don't know how much I want to do, really. Can I, from my vantage point above, can I maybe just perceive to see if there's anything that's near Akalon or any guards are coming by or anything like that maybe he can't see from behind the boulder?
Yes, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Nice. You perceive a lot of things. So it seems like everybody in the camp, whether or not they are over in the mosh pit, they really all seem to be like kind of focused over there. With a 19 perception check, you also realize that even the people who aren't attending the performance, they like everybody's just tired. They had a busy night the night before. They're just ready to hang out. Nobody is stupid enough to attack their raider camp. They've been here for a while. And you kind of see, yeah, that nobody is really paying attention. That being said, you do spot a couple of guards like lazily just kind of hanging out. I'll drop them on the map. That being said, this map isn't true to size, so like things are kind of off. As far as yeah, so you see like a guard like hanging out over here and a guard like over here. And this guy's just kind of like walking around and this guy's just kind of staying. Sorry. You can't see my cursor, only when I ping. This guy is like kind of walking around and this guy is just staying put.
Okay. Let's see. All right. Yeah, I guess that's about all I really want to do. I think we're just kind of waiting. If things go poorly or something, I can always use my spell to give them a one-word command if I want.
Perfect.
But yeah, can I relay this information down to Akhlon? I do speak Elvish, so I could whisper in Elvish, which none of them would be able to understand. I don't know how stealthy
like-
that would be.
Yeah, this is like a 35-foot cliff.
Yeah. Okay.
I definitely look up and see, like, does he give me like a little gesture, and I kind of like peek.
I quickly draw a map of the camp, and I draw the two little guards, and I tie it onto the rope, and I slide it down like a zip line.
Okay, so drawing is an art form, so go ahead and give me a performance check on that.
Yeah. It's stick figures.
Spicy.
Excellent. Alrighty, thank you very much. That's going to take us back to the camp.
Ooh. Wait, you rolled a d6?
Oops. Alrighty. Okay, Loretta, and your turn.
All right, Loretta. DM, tell me, am I able to try to make a perception check to see if I can locate the source of that ancient magic in the crowd and still give advantage to my son?
Which one is more important to you?
Giving advantage to my son.
Okay. How do you want to give him advantage?
Let's see, last turn I gave him sparkles. We've already got some music going. Let's quick look at my spell list and see what we got. Actually, tell you what, we're going to do a little bit of both. I'm going to go into the crowd and be his hype man in the crowd. I'll give a, oh yeah, within the crowd, and I'll move to somewhere else and be like, woo!
Can you
move
do it
somewhere
like
else and be like-
deep throated like that, like the deeper voice too?
Of course, I'm a stout halfling, so of course I can give you that, my son. I'll try to mimic the best I can the other voices.
I am absolutely envisioning Loretta as the Kool-Aid man, just come busting out. Oh yeah!
Through the
Okay,
crowd.
so I want you to do a raw charisma check on that. You're trying to just get everybody like all, bounced up. So you can do charisma plus your modifier. Are you? Yeah. So charisma plus your charisma modifier. Just go ahead and roll that out for me.
You mean minus?
If it is, so I'm still going to give you advantage on that. This check was going to determine if you got a 12 or better, then you would be able to also do another Arcana check to research what you had found earlier.
I just got too into the hype manning and I couldn't do it.
Understandable.
It's tough. It's tough.
There's
being a
just
hype
too much
man.
hype.
We can't all have Little John's hype man, you know?
It's true.
It's hard being out there.
And that's all the stuff for my turn.
Okay, perfect. Just give me 1 second here. Okay, and up next is Akalan.
I watch for the. I see that, in glancing up, I see that Variance is throwing something together, and I see something come down the rope. So I grab it, and I can tell that he tried to tell me something, but I have no idea what the map says, based on his wonderful performance check. But I understand he's trying to tell me something, so I definitely peek over
Wait,
to look for any guards.
wait. Okay, go ahead and check your what is it called? Your journal.
My journal. Where would I in roll 20?
Yep.
Oh my god! It just popped up, and it's beautiful.
That is the paper that you receive.
I am confused, but I understand he's trying to get me a message. I don't know what, but I understand that he's trying to tell me something. So I definitely peek over to look for something that's awry. Am I able to spot the guards, or do I need to roll a perception check on that?
Did everybody get to see it?
No.
Okay.
Let me. Can I? Oh, here we go. Can you all see that?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
I can see myself. Oh. What?
Oh,
Is that a
That's the map. That was
that's my drawing. I
tossed
got.
down.
is that a wiener?
What I'm making out of it is the canyon we're in, music over here, and then maybe something between me and music. That's kind of what I'm gathering here. Also, Storm, obviously.
Of course, I wouldn't. We all know where my loyalties lie. That's for a 3, I don't hate it. I've got a little artistic ability in there.
Yeah. He's doing it for passion of the craft.
Right.
It's about the joy that the art brings him.
Yes.
Hmm. It is definitely art. What's with the little hand thingy?
Oh, I don't know. I couldn't make sense of it.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
I have no idea.
it's the holy symbol for Torm, which is a right-handed gauntlet. Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
excellent.
Oh,
That wasn't obvious to you.
I'm not a follower of Torms. I don't.
Yeah, I'm not a big Torm guy, so
Sure, of course.
I'm
Yeah,
more of
me
a
leaky for me, but-
flute tappy kind of guy.
Well, tappy kind of guy.
So then,
It's like, oh yeah, go ahead and roll a perception check to see what you can see.
oh, so 19. Kyle, you muted.
It's
There we
because
go.
I was gonna eat a pretzel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so with an 8, you can definitely see these guys. They're not trying to hide. They're just hanging out. Leosin is still right here. This guy's just kind of pacing around. He's just like doop to doo, doop to doo, doop, just
All
walking
right.
around. And this guy's just staying put, but he's facing away from you.
What am I looking at for distance to Leosun? Like, would a dash action get me all the way to him?
Yeah, you could get to
Hey,
him
thanks
in
for the
one turn,
follow.
but then you'd be out.
Okay. Then yeah, I would like to
Nice.
uh
Did you guys have some fun?
quickly like whilst the guards are kind of like looking the other
We're
way,
having
like
so
sprint
set the
over,
stage.
kind of run a dash action over
Literally,
and kind of hide between
we are
like
trying to sneak onto this
the,
camp right now.
the tent and
There's
him.
two guys
kind of
over here.
position myself back in there, sneaky boy.
They're sneaking in. I am over here performing for
Nice.
everybody.
These pretzels are
I'm
very
a bard
stale.
halfling.
Go ahead and
who's
roll a stealth
special,
check for me.
Special.
Come on, go
What do
roll.
I say?
Bad.
Specialty is tap dancing and playing.
That'll
flute.
do.
And then here's my mom,
You get over there.
who is supposed to be like John Travolta from Footloose.
Up next is the goodest boy.
I'm up. Okay, so as I pull down and the Old Town Road just thumping stops, and I am over on one side just kind of waving, and I go, "Is anyone in here like He-Man?" And I pull over to the stage and I go, "Do you?" And I start playing. And I'm dancing up and down, moving all over, sliding back and forth. As I'm really jamming out. I'm playing two at the same time. with both hands and tapping at the same time.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a perception check with advantage.
Okay. Performance with advantage. Okay. 18.
Crowd has definitely seen and watched the entirety of the 10-hour YouTube video of that song being performed, and they love it. This is their jam.
I don't think it's my jam though.
10 hours or nothing. They start a chant that you can hear from the back that says 10 hours, 10 hours, 10 hours. And that brings us to Varence.
Terrence is just hanging out, really getting, the sounds of the concert from across the canyon are kind of wafting up to him. And
As I'm like back and forth, like what?
he's
What?
really trying to focus on Akalon down below, not let the music distract him too much. But there's a little bit of a head bob. He just can't quite get it out of his system. He's gotta have a little bit. So
He's vibing.
he's vibing a little bit. He is, yeah.
Never playing that song ever again.
But yeah, other than that, I think he's just hanging out. So
Will you send me the link to that, Connor?
I'll send it your way.
Thank you.
Need that in my life.
If there's
Put it-
one thing I need in my life, it's more horrible recorded music. Which is why I recently texted Connor a link to a pack of, what was it, 19 recorders?
Yeah, with cleaners too.
Oh, so it's a 12 pack of 8-hole soprano recorders with cleaning rod German style, whatever that means.
Yeah, it's good
Yeah.
time.
So quick recap: Varence is at the top. He's vibing. Akalon is down next to Leosin. He just kind of like slid in and did kind of like a "hey girl" sort of thing. These two guards are just vibing, tired.
We're in a
bored,
camp of kobolds
whatever.
right now.
Loretta is trying to hype up the crowd. And Ty is dancing to "Hey Ya," or sorry,
And I said, "Hi ya!"
it's not "Hey Ya," it is
What's
And I
Hey.
said, "Hi
It's
ya!"
like "What's up" by the Four Non.
What's
What's-
going
yes.
on?
Thank you.
What's
I
going
knew
on?
it was Four Non-Blondes. I wasn't sure the exact title. And that brings us to our infamous D4 roll for the camp.
Wow, that sounds like a freaking.
do we know the number?
If you killed
that so far?
500
No, but I do.
kobolds,
Okay. Up after that is Loretta.
Okay, good.
I may or may not have been keeping track of the camp.
what was that?
Loretta.
Mathematician Ranger over here.
Justin, why are you keeping track of the camp?
Well, I've got to keep a vibe on the camp. I'm down in the camp, man. I'm keeping an eye on the camp.
No, I'll keep them
Wait,
occupied.
what?
Don't worry.
Trash in the camp?
Oh, that's a banger.
Yeah, it sounds like you had like a freaking epic
I
party.
have an idea for what Loretta's going to do. I have smoke bombs. I'm going to go and start a rave. I'm going to light the smoke bombs, create a big old plume of smoke in this area, like all around here. And then I'm going to use prestidigitation to create some lasers. Just
Ooh.
be a laser show
Ooh.
in the stuff, as well as it'll conceal Akalon a little bit better.
Very nice.
Let's go.
Loretta, do you have minor illusion?
That is not a spell I believe I have. Let's see here. Detect magic, charm person, find familiar, some sudden awakening, sense emotion, magic missile, prestidigitation, mending, mage hand, and controlling flames.
Yeah. I'm going to drop the prestidigitation spell text into the Discord. I'll allow it for the rule of cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess it would only be a shower of sparks. It couldn't be like a laser beam.
But I'm still going to allow it for a rule of cool because it's super cool. And also because
And then
I just did a bunch of reading before we logged on and reread the text of it. And I was like, I think we've been using that wrong. So I'll allow it.
Yeah,
Forget
the
minor
old-
illusion because minor illusion is super cool.
Yeah, I need to. I
So you almost
choose
turned
my
into, like,
spells based on what would be good for my son. I need to choose some spells for myself. I need to take some me time.
Got some me
Oh,
time.
we all.
We all need that me time. Aren't kids just, man, there's just so much.
They're so needy, but I love them.
You guys want to get a hotel together?
As long as we play D&D there.
We can split a room. Order
Yeah,
pizza.
I think one of these times we need to get together and have a D&D session like together.
This all
let
happened
go.
in one session? Cordiga, the saying? That's impressive.
I don't have any dice yet. I feel
Aw.
like a fool.
I got one set.
I have like 7 sets. But it's okay. These are the pretty ones that Santa brought me for Christmas.
They are pretty
Santa
ones.
baby.
But there's a hole in the bottom of my dice pouch. My coin purse. Okay. So
You're gonna-
Loretta, go
Loretta,
ahead and roll a
who-
charisma check.
Who are you going to mage hand?
I was thinking about like if I could do multiple mage hands, I could do.
Who
like, a
are you
fist bump
going
from the
to mage?
crowd.
Oh my goodness.
I love how there's only one reason you use mage hand now.
Loretta's got to do what
7.
Loretta's got to do.
So yeah, you get some fist bumps going. It's just kind of the people around you. It doesn't quite catch on or spread, but like people are definitely vibing.
Still?
Still. Yeah.
Nice.
More advantage.
Akalon, you are up against the post that this bad elf boy is tied up to.
I quickly whisper in his ear and just try to explain that we're here to rescue him. We're here to rescue him, and we're gonna try to get him out of here. And I would like to examine his restraints.
You gotta roleplay it, bro. What do you whisper?
It's like, all right, so I know that you have absolutely no idea who I am, but I want to let you know that I'm here to whisper you. We're here to rescue you. We'll explain it as soon as we can get out of here. But I'm gonna try to break you free. We're gonna slip back over here, and we're gonna slip up this rope and get out of here. While the show's going on, this is one of my companions. He's here. I'm using him as a distraction. We're gonna try to slip out the back here.
Captain Murdoch got engaged.
You came to save me? Excellent. There's a